Hello and welcome back as always, my name is Laser, and yeah, we got a teaser, we got a brand new hero. Teaser, Blizzard is at it again. So don't worry about it, again, I'll make it bigger, hold on, it's buttons, there we go, buttons work. So, yeah, you guys probably saw it, so please stop whispering me. Yes, I do know, I see it, don't worry, I'm always keeping tabs on Blizz. So what we got here is a clairvoyance being cast in a outline of what appears to be a dragon, or a really cool glider coming over the tribute location on Cursed Hollow. Should we zoom in a little bit more? Come on, let's zoom in a little bit more. So, obvious is obvious, okay? It's a dragon, but the problem would be which dragon? There are plenty of dragons which this thing could be. We can even try to pause it a little bit, okay? Let's try to pause it a little bit to see if we can see some noticeable features. Now, I tried to get a good look at the head, at the wings, and at the tail, and after close examination I can tell you it can be any freaking dragon. Okay, there's just no way of telling which dragon this is. Some people said, hey, listen, it can't be Deathwing because he's supposed to be all metally and all whatnot, and that is true, that is correct. However, again, from this outline, from this shadow, it can be any bloody dragon at all. Okay, the tail is usually the teller. I'm just hoping this is not some kind of gnome on a bloody glider and Blizzard says, ha ha ha, we tricked you. You know, I'm just hoping that won't happen. Looks to be a dragon. So let's talk dragon, okay guys? What dragons, what iconic dragons we got? Okay, off the top of my head, obviously Deathwing and all of the dragon aspects. Now you got Alexstrasza, Ysera, Nosdormu. It can even be Kalagos or Malygos. It can even be... Can it be a dead dragon? I don't think so. I mean, it would be weird if Arthas had an ability called Cinderghost and then Cinderghost always entered into the game as well. Also, the wings don't appear to be teared up and all yicky and undeady, full of holes. Or do they? No, the wings seem to be intact. You see that? I do believe Deathwing's wings has some holes in them. Might be wrong on that one. So... there's no way to tell which dragon it is just by this footage alone. I think it would be a safe bet to assume that it's a dragon, okay? But which dragon? I really see no clue on how to. Just because there's so many of them. Let's see. Diablo universe have any dragons? Well, a few, but none of them iconic, and I doubt they wouldn't put a dragon from Warcraft, so this has gotta be a Warcraft dragon, right? There's no dragons in Overwatch, and there's no dragon in StarCraft, so this has gotta be a Warcraft dragon. So again, let's recap. Deathwing, you have a whole expansion made about him. Can this be Deathwing? Well... yeah, why not? Again, there's no holes in the wings, though. Does he even have holes? I don't know, I may be wrong on that one. No flamey, but then again, he doesn't really flame while he flies when he's normal and all whatnot. Honestly, it can be any dragon. It can be like any dragon at all, considering the aspects, Ysera, Alexstrasza, like I said, Nosdormu, Kalagos or Malygos. Yeah. Nosdormu, did I say Nosdormu? The aspect of time. So it can be pretty much any dragon at all. So let's leave that out of the way. There's no way of telling which dragon. Okay, maybe we're gonna get a sound teaser and then probably we're gonna be able to tell which dragon it is. But for the time being, what is this about? Okay, let's talk about the ability that is being used here. Okay, you see a dragon flying, okay? It's masked by the fog of war, and the clairvoyance actually reveals its shadow, though. So, do we got globals on this dragon? Again, another global hero. Maybe the Haka was a global hero as well because of his mount system. Maybe this is a global ability. Is it like a mount thingy? No bloody clue. And... look, think of it as Falstad Z. Okay, Falstad Z doesn't really completely cloak him in the fog of war. Okay, you can still see Falstad's model, you know, flying through the air and all whatnot when he passes through a location. But this guy is so big, or better said, so high up, that you only get to see his shadow. Or maybe this girl, maybe it's a woman. Alexstrasza, Ysera, I don't know, guys. It's just no way of telling. So yeah, is that like a normal ability, or is it that like a mount system or something? And look at the size of this thing. Hold on, I'm gonna pause it. Come on, look at the size of this thing. That shit ain't small, guys. That's a big mofo, you know. So I don't know if this would be, is it gonna be like in dragon mode only when it's up in the air? It's gonna be human form when it's normal kind of combat and all whatnot? Because you can't occupy like the whole screen with the model for a hero. Okay, it's not the whole screen, half the screen, but still, you know. One thing I want to do, I want to play a dragon Okay, I think someone on Facebook said this correctly. I want to play a dragon. I don't want to play a human that can sometime, you know, be a dragon-ish. How they're going to be able to pull this one off, I don't know. Because then again, you can't make a model too small because then it's going to be looking ridiculous, a small dragon. I mean, they tried it with Brightwing. Look at Brightwing. That's not a dragon. That's a butterfly. So there you go. Obviously, I'm excited. If this holds up like Blizzard has done in the past, we're going to get multiple teasers. So I'm expecting another teaser soon. And of course, when there's actually something to talk about, like we got some distinguishing features, I'm going to bring you guys yet another video. But for the time being, let me know in the comment section down below. I can't really ask you who do you think it is, because you can't. I mean, can you find any arguments to make a claim? Because I honestly can't, okay? I would like Deathwing. Out of all of the dragons, I think, well, obviously Deathwing is the most badass, so I would like Deathwing, if possible. The others, well, not as much. Anyway, as always, my name is Leyzar. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Like, favorite, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. And I'll see you guys again soon.